Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So Ohio State's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff curve, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off for the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Oh, big boy.
He's got room to run, and he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It sings. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Toss it to the back, running left. Crosses the 10-yard line.
Wrestling.
After a solid game.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
7-0.
On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Willingham. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they've got him.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of them.
They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Yeah.
So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the
You
big
gonna play your game, sir? So we can get this season over with?
Sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sims. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
What?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Scanning the field, it's Willingham. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They keep him guessing with a run. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down to the 4. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Comes out of bounds at the 38. That's a pretty good return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Nice grab. It's Sims. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. First down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Just a big third down play here. The defense does...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Figueroa. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. It's an option look. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Handoff from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, it's Woollyhan. Comes up with the catch. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Over the middle, it's Figueroa. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd. Finds his man. It's Carter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to run for the first down. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Looking to pass. It's Woollyhan.
What the fuck?
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Bro, I was in zone 2.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The Heisman.
It's a 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Another sharp play. This offense is really clicking. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make
Get the
plays
fuck
against
out of the
this
way.
defense.
I was trying to jump over that nigga like shit.
Nice rhythm going.
Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to
Rushing, y'all. We don't need to rush.
It's already over 50 yards.
Good.
We're in the first half,
Good.
so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackled
Yeah.
at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. They'll run it to the right side. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Woollyhan. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
Tries the right with a quick throw.
Oh, pick that.
Can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the pass is complete to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They're going to run it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Back to pass. It's Houlihan.
Oh.
Down the middle, it's Andrews. And tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Too handsy.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Well, this motherfucker is getting rid of that ball, boy.
Inside the 40, 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Timeout is called by the defense.
Somebody would have been wide open on that play.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Figueroa. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Damn, yeah, 287 on a cat, 3 TDs.
Looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to chuck it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz,
Ooh.
waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
Oh,
Wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
fuck.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The pocket breaking down.
Oh, shit.
Penalty marker down, but they'll decline that. So the offense will decline the penalty.
That was just bad all the way around.
Of that play. Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. So the head coach accepts the penalty, pushes the offense back a little bit. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Eludes a tackle. And tackled after a small pickup there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Catch made on the right side. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense.
Quick 3 and out.
Recognizing the ball is out and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Pierce. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Sims. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's going to hand this off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. He made the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. Now first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looks right for a quick completion. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to pass. It's Bullyhan. Pass complete on a crossing route. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Grab behind the line. It's Figueroa. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
They gonna kick it to number 1. Wow, you still in here?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. It was a 1st and 10 play. Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it right near the end zone. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game. The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Ohio State! Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Willihan. With the catch, it's Andrews. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Looking for a late, deep throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
We'll change the pre-snap look now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Play action here on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the next.
Mm.
This defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game. Everyone moves the ball across the 40. Second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This one a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. As he looks to get past the man. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. And you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down. The completion sets up the second down play. He drops back in the gun. Short throw complete to the tight end. The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch, but again. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. No surprise there, Perkins. A red zone touchdown to the big tight end. Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target, and the defense is so condensed. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to the 7-yard line. Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback. Look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't put it on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Bulldogs will line up to put it away. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Short connection with a tight end here.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quick pass. The catch is made. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. The guys up front line up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the hitter passes. Releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. You've got to do a better job of protecting your franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, a little throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Jefferson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back.
Makes the catch, but that is enough for a first down. Right down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes it TCD. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. With 3 quarters in the books, the chance to stay alive with a playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up for the first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he posts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together with this throw. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. As they press down and roll, they make the stop. They pull a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here the wideout goes in motion. The play fake, looking at throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They need to get back to the line of scrimmage, but you want more than that. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Good throw, the catch made. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And they'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up third down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. They've got him, but they convert fourth down. And the drive keeps going. And the Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive rolling. The quarterback keeps it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from putting the big play. He gets some yards here. At least he didn't get out for a big game. defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking for some space. It's Dickens. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, we're going backwards with that penalty call. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down bigly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the... And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominating.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick catch over the middle. They get the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught. Second down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, it's just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made it one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They went backwards after the catch. Down seven. Third down now. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do on the return. The returner tackled right there. That's where we start the drive. Here the Clemson offense gets back out onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big game. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And that's a solid game. He was able to bring him down.
Another nice run by this running back. He broke over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
They bring it down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Let's start with behind the line where Clemson won. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets made on the right side. They bring it down after a short gain there. So now operating in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Yes, back is the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Right for the end zone, running it right at the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for a third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. go for a field goal attempt. So good with confidence. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Hands off to the left. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They ran off after the completion just short of the first down mark. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, and it's a big play to the 31.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him back quickly. A short pitch and catch. They get a little bit closer to the marker. High completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. Sets up the offense in great position. Unfortunately, the playoffs is survive and Sports.